Are you passionate about helping small business owners get better, delivering and driving community and earning a living doing it? If so, then this one's for you. So cool. Hey, thanks for dropping in, guys. This is the training video for how to build a small business newsletter or newspaper, call it whatever you will. How to take an 11 by 17 sheet of paper, and when you use it correctly, to drive business for dozens of small business owners in your community while building wealth for your family. We're going to dive in here really quick. I'm going to start by telling you, though, is this is not a easy button, a get rich quick scheme, or anything of that nature. This is more like the shovel and the map to how to find the gold than the easy button to get the gold. You're going to have to dig. I'll tell you where to dig. I'll tell you how to dig. I'll tell you what angle to point the shovel. I'll give you all those things, but you're going to have to do the digging. This is going to be all about the sweat equity that you're willing to put in to deliver for your family and the small businesses in your community. Cool? Okay. So first things first. So you're probably here because you already bought and downloaded the $27 template on how to do this. I hope you've had a chance to read through all that information. Read it once, read it twice, read it 3 times. It's not all that long. It's just over 20 pages. So really take time to consume it, get the idea in your head, see the scripts more than once, and then refer back to this video over and over again, okay? We're going to keep this video under 10 minutes so that it's easy for you to do just that, to refer to it multiple times. So you've read the material. You've got a good idea what you're doing here. The idea is really simple, though. It's to put 30 plus small businesses from different verticals together into a community that prints on paper, and then distribute that to restaurants all over your city. And you can do that more than one time. You can do it inside of what I call communities within the city. So if you have little municipalities that are built inside the city, or neighborhoods, think of places where there are large groups of places where people wait, like restaurants or barbershops or medical complexes or whatnot. So that's going to be how you're going to diversify and scale this into more than one edition. So you've read the material, you're feeling great about it, right? Awesome. So now the first step that you need to do is you need to go secure drop spot. And you're going to do that by just printing off dummy copies. They don't have to be copies from your local area. It's just a dummy copy. So we gave you inside of there's a link where you can grab a dummy copy. You can print it. Go print off some dummy copies, run around to the local restaurants, show them the dummy copy and say, hey, we're going to be delivering this. Set the date on this date, and we were wondering if you'd like to support local small businesses in our area by putting this out. And the more detailed scripts are inside of the $27 downloadable template that I'm sure you've already bought. So you do that, you go get the drop spot. I'm going to tell you, it's a 75% success rate. In 2025, I re-jump started this in Omaha. There's details inside of the template about it. But I re-jump started this. My older son and I went to an area known as Benson inside of the Omaha metro area. And there's about 40 restaurants. We secured 25 of those restaurants in under an hour together. If you're confident and you follow the scripts inside of the blueprint template, you're going to nail this. That part's super simple. Businesses like restaurants want to be seen supporting other small businesses. This is not the obstacle. Don't let that get in your head, okay? Once you've got that done, that becomes your power, because that's going to feed the next script. And what I want you doing is I want you calling a minimum of 50 small businesses a week. This actually means you picking up the phone, following the script that is in the template, calling those businesses, because that's how we're going to get you into enough conversations to get this thing filled inside of 30 days and get you well on your way income-wise, okay? That's the trick. You got to make the calls. If you're more of a door knock girl or guy, like you want to look people in the face, then you got to go hit 50 businesses face-to-face each week. That's the deal. That's the math on it. Because if you hit 50, you'll get into enough real conversations to get the closes that you need to make the income that you want. Sales is a really simple game. Talk to enough people, say the right stuff, and follow up. People often forget the first one. They get really locked in on their scripts. They feel super confident, but they just don't talk to enough people because they're afraid of rejection. You have conversations literally every single day with people. This is your chance to go get paid to have those conversations. Get paid to talk to people. You'll deliver on the backside. Don't worry about that. Next thing I want to tell you is don't get caught up in the 1 out of 200, the less than 0.5%. Too many small business owners fail simply because they get stuck in the weeds. So they're doing the things that don't actually deliver revenue. And this would be a really easy place to do this, is you just got trapped in building the template. You just wanted to get everything perfectly crisp, and you're like, I'm going to become a publisher and I'm going to have the absolute perfect template in the world. New York Times is going to be looking up to me. This is not that. This is a community newsletter. Nobody's expecting you to be perfect. Nobody expects you to proofread it 25 times each week. That's not necessary. Okay, so now that we have that out of the way, let me explain what the 1 and 200 is. It's really simple, right? It's that thing that just takes an outsized amount of oxygen. In retail, for example, they might have a customer complaint, and one customer complains out of 1,000, so they rewrite all the refund policies, penalizing the 199 for the actions of the one. We can all grab that. That makes sense. Don't do that in your own business. Don't do that. You've got to spend the lion's share of your time building the business, not in the business. You've got to set aside blocked off hours on your calendar every day to go do the thing that actually makes you money, which is talking to people. You've got to talk to small business owners. And the more reps you get at it, the more confidence you're going to get and the better you're going to be. And when you start off, you may be selling out of your own pocket. There's a case study that I share inside of the blueprint template. Be sure to take a look at that. Understand that in detail. Okay, some quick tips about the template itself. You're going to want to write this part down. Grab your pen, write this part down. So the template needs to be 11 by 17. In Canva, when you create it, you create the 11 by 17, and then just copy it to the next. So now you'll have a front and a back side. Super easy. If you really want to go big, you can copy, and then you'll have a 2-page template, and then you can sell up to 80 unique ads. I don't recommend that to start, but you can do it. Then when you go to print it, this is one of those, write it down also. You're going to print double-sided, 11 by 17, black and white, flip on short edge. I'm going to say that again, flip on short edge. So 11 by 17, double-sided, black and white, flip on short edge. You'll need to know that to be able to print it, to get it to print right and look the way that it should. There'll be links inside of the blueprint that you can grab, that you'll have the template and all those things. So don't worry about that. Don't get stressed out about those things. This is more about you being in the right mindset to do what is necessary to go sell the ads. You are in advertising, not in publishing. Don't tell anybody in your life that you're in publishing, you're in advertising. That's one of the fatal mistakes that other people doing these newsletters do. Some of these newsletters are out there selling in franchises for 5 figures, guys. You bought this for 27 bucks. 5 figures, and you bought it for 27 bucks. I want you to use the tool and go dig. You've now got the map, you've got the tool, you've got the shovel, you know where to dig, you know how to dig. Go do it. If this video did not seem super in-depth, that's okay. It's just meant to support the template. You're going to have to grind and hustle a little bit, but on the other side is where all the gold is. You just have to keep telling yourself each one of those hard things that you come up again, right at the other side of that's where all the gold is. The fact that it is a little bit hard means that a lot of people won't go all the way through it. You're not that person. You're going to keep going. You're going to keep digging. You're not going to get distracted by the 1 and 200. You're going to do the things. You're going to talk to enough people, say the right stuff, and follow up. You've got an engine for growth. You can be a rock star in your community helping small business grow. They need affordable advertising, and you can change your own life financially. Go out there and kill it, okay? Bye now.